Welcome to Meadowbrook Memories Podcast. I am Jelly, otherwise known as Glaister Prince, and my co-host is Hitchcock, otherwise known as Alfred Henry. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore the stories behind the magic that was created at Meadowbrook. When over a span of 4 years, between 1982 and 1986, we saw the transformation of a small co-educational school with less than 1,200 students, 800 boys, 800 girls and 400 boys into a successful sports and scholastic champion, winning 7 major trophies, 3 Sunlight Cup, 2 Topping Cup, 1 Walker Cup, and 1 Nutriment Shield. And to crown these achievements, Meadowbrook also produced 2 Rhodes Scholars, Campbell in 1987 and Andrea Wright in 1989, both graduates of Meadowbrook in 1983. In this podcast series, we'll be speaking to persons, both males and female, who were actively involved in this incredible journey, along with friends and staff at Meadowbrook, which inspired the environment which created this golden era. We hope you enjoy our discussion. Please give us as much support and encouragement as you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Oh, all right, ready. So remember to like, share, and subscribe these Meadowbrook Memories podcasts so neither you nor your friends will miss another Meadowbrook conversation. Thanks. Go. Today is Sunday, March 12th, 2023. And welcome back to another conversation about Meadowbrook Memories. Me, as usual, Jelly, our Glaister, our Lance, our Prince. Any one of those names will do. You join me today as co-host is the one and only Margaret Evermore, who has been a tremendous resource behind the scenes for Meadowbrook Members conversation, and she's the primary reason why so many Meadowbrook girls have stepped forward to come and share their Meadowbrook memories. So you must go back and listen to Margaret tell our own Meadowbrook stories, Meadowbrook memories, in our own words, episode number 22. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button while you're listening, so you never miss another episode of these wonderful Meadowbrook Memories conversation. Our guest today, and yes, we have 2 guests. I have to give a proper introduction, as Sandra would have said, in a true Meadowbrook Memories tradition. The first of our guests today started in Meadowbrook in 1978 and left in 1982. She remembers her 1B farm teacher, Mrs. Beverly Drummond, who I remember very well. And she was Miss Brown before she took the married name of Drummond, and her younger brother, Lincoln Brown, and I were in 6th farm together. Our guest played field hockey for 3 years, where she was a goalkeeper, and her favorite subject at school was Spanish and English. And anytime I hear somebody from Jamaica say them love Spanish, all me can say them brilliant, because up to this day, the only Spanish me know is no Espanol. The second of our guests today started in Meadowbrook in 1978 and left in 1983, and was also a member of the field hockey team. She also played netball and said she did a little athletics, which is much more than I can say when it comes to track and field, because if you have been listening to this conversation and you know some me started a 100-meter race in 1982, a rumor has it at Meadowbrook that them still await for me to finish the race. So you do athletics are better than me, right? That's all. But without further ado, our guests are here to tell them own Meadowbrook memories. So Meadowbrook Memories welcome the Campbell sisters, Marlene and Sandra. Thank Campbell. Introduce yourself first, Marlene, and then you go, Sandra. Go ahead, Marlene. Introduce yourself.
Yes, Marlene Campbell, and my years at Meadowbrook, 1978 to 82. It was a great year, and I really appreciate coming on this program to tell my memories. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. And Sandra, introduce yourself.
Sandra Campbell. I went to Meadowbrook 78 to 83, so I think yours is 77, Netty.
7, right. Mm-hmm.
So I went 78 to 83, and it was nice being at Meadowbrook because my sister was there, so, you know, I had a good time there. Thank you.
Marlene officially started 77, not 78.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's 77.
Yeah, year before. Yeah. That's what I thought. Right. That's how. Yeah. And Marlene, introduce back yourself.
Oh, yes,
Sorry,
Marlene
Margaret.
again.
Sorry, Margaret. Sorry, not sorry, Marlene. Too much am I confused, Mr. Margaret, reintroduce back yourself. Sorry.
Good evening, everyone. Margaret Livermore, class of 83. I went from 78 to 83. Did first, second, and third form with Sandra. Enjoyed my years there. I remember her very, very well. The only thing is I didn't realize that she did field hockey. Everything else, the other things I remember. Looking forward to this conversation.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. And Marlene, since you're the older one, most of these questions are going to start with you first. I start Meadowbrook 77. And sorry, Sandra started 78. So, Marlene, by now, if you have listened to some of these conversations, the first question we ask, did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
I think I chose Meadowbrook because I was coming from Solofield All Age, and that was the closest school in our area. You have Immaculate, you have Early Childhood, but when I passed, I think I did choose for Meadowbrook because I just see some people from my area going there, and I really wanted to go Meadowbrook. I thought it was one of those top schools, so I was very glad when they chose me. When they chose to put me there.
So you had any idea where it was before you chose Meadowbrook, or you just see the uniform and like it?
I see the uniform, I like it. I think I was going to church in that area, so I knew that it was down there that way, but I never knew anything about it. I didn't get a tour or anything, but I wanted to really go Meadowbrook High.
All right, well, get another to find out where you feel like when you come the first year. And Sandra, did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
I definitely chose Meadowbrook. That was my first choice when I took my common entrance, and because my sister was already going there, I thought, yes, I wanted to go there too. And some other neighbors, I think, were going there too, and I just loved the uniform. I thought it was so neat. Everybody looked so neat, and well dressed in their Meadowbrook uniform. So I chose Meadowbrook.
So, Marlene, the first year you come on Meadowbrook campus and you have never been on the campus before, what was the impression you got when you come on Meadowbrook campus the first time?
It was the shy type, and it was really warm and welcoming. As I said, my class 1B was really, really, really nice to me. Miss Drummond, very patient teacher, never a bad word. But I was, I really liked it. I like high school. Everybody was really good. The kids in those days, no fighting. Everything was very respectful and professional. And for coming in 1B, it was really nice. I enjoyed my first year.
So what you thought of the campus itself in terms of like the surrounding where the school was and like the trees at the front, the willow trees and all them thought? What was the impression of that?
Yeah, it was really beautiful place. From coming from an all-age school in I would say a rough neighborhood, that was really coming in this school in a residential neighborhood. That was really a beautiful place to go. It was a nice area. Coming from where I was,
Or it was a different...
my Whitehall Avenue.
Okay, I got you. I was just
Yeah.
going to say that. Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah, a big difference, complete. It's like, yeah. I hear what you're saying. So, yeah. So, Sandra, what the first impression you come on Meadowbrook the first time you come? Or were you visiting the campus while the sister was there, being the younger one?
No, I didn't visit at all, but I don't know. I don't even remember what my impression. But when I went there, I think most of the students in my first form year were from Swallowfield, so I was a little comfortable because I knew most of the people in. I think it was 1A.
Yeah.
Margaret, remind me of 1A. No?
Yes, it was 1A.
It was 1A, and some of the students were from Swallowfield, so I was okay with that. And it was bigger than Swallowfield, so I was like, wow. I tried walking out upstairs, downstairs,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that was Swallowfield all age, yeah, talk.
We went to Swallowfield all age, yes, because we live on Whitehall Avenue.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, man, I know what Swallowfield already. I never virgin called
Yeah,
Swallowfield.
that's where we went.
You're right to say, only for Meadowbrook people to come out. We for Swallowfield people
Swallowfield,
went to
yes.
Meadowbrook, yes. That's
Yeah.
a long tradition of Swallowfield people coming to Meadowbrook High School. Yes, that is true. That is true. So Marlene, what some of the friends that you meet when you just come to Meadowbrook in our first farm?
Some of the friends were from St. Richard's also. So my friend was Jackie Jarrett, Yvette All. I think these some people from Spanish Town. These girls used to tell me they were living in Spanish Town, coming all the way in Meadowbrook. Jacqueline Forbes. I think she was a weather lady on RJR or one of those JBC radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline de Beetham, Jeffrey Smart, Raymond Bonita, and a guy named Douglas. I met a lot of new people in my class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And apart, yeah, go ahead, Marlene. So I got something to say.
No, nothing else.
Okay,
I can't remember all of those names.
No, man, that's fine. And
Dirk Dewar. I used to go with Dirk Dewar. I mean, school with Dirk Dewar too.
Dirk Dewar. Okay. You started school with him at the same year. Okay, I got you.
Yes.
And some of the teachers, what some of the teachers you remember, apart from Mrs. Drummond?
Mrs. Nelson, she was a Spanish teacher.
Mm-hmm. She taught me Spanish as well. So,
Rory McGregor.
Yeah.
Mr. Townsend.
And what Mr. Townsend teacher again? Was it Bible knowledge teacher?
Yes, Bible knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Nearn.
Yeah, he taught maths or geography.
I think he taught me geography.
Geography.
And the teachers, they were twin.
Oh, the Banks.
Yes.
Banks,
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went to Meadowbrook, they were in fifth farm. I know you're talking.
Right.
Beverly and Margaret, you remember them name? Burville? I don't remember them name at all. Actually, the three sisters of them, the twin and a younger one. Yes.
I didn't even remember that they were twins, that we had twin teachers there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's what they need. I could be mixing it up, but I know the Bank sisters, but you may be right. I don't remember.
And then the PE teacher, what's the name? I don't even remember. Stone? I don't remember. But they were really nice teachers there. They really were patient, and you were comfortable in all the classes, all the way to fourth form. Mrs. Sutherland, she was the business teacher. She taught me shorthand and typing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sandra, who are some of the friends you met when you just come Meadowbrook in first farm?
Margaret, of course. Michael Lynch, Heather Lynch, Lysander Lawrence, Winston Williams. Well, a whole heap of friends. I had a lot of friends. Gerald Knight, Alfred Morgan, Alfred Jennings, to name a few. Most of those people, some of them came from Swallowfield with me, so I already knew them. But I met more friends in Eastern Liber. Oh God, a whole heap of people I met at Meadowbrook. It was just good. Yeah.
And what are some of the teachers that you met at Meadowbrook?
Miss Nevins.
Or she taught you maths?
Yeah, she taught us maths. I think at one time she was our form teacher. Miss Adine. Miss Parks. The PE teacher I think was Miss Owen, and Miss oh God, I forget her name, the dark lady. She used to teach us netball, but I remember her.
Miss Raymond.
Miss what?
Raymond.
Miss Miss Raymond, right? She was Miss Raymond.
So let me ask you something, Marlene. You came to Meadowbrook from you don't live at Whitehall. I mean over Whitehall.
Swallowfield.
Swallowfield.
Yeah.
But Were you surprised at the reception you got when you came to Meadowbrook? You never said Meadowbrook as a high-to school when you come there the first time.
So I was surprised. Yeah, because there was a more fair skinned kids more than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was like a upper class school. And for them to accept me, I was very happy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel no sort of you call it again. I didn't feel like they discriminate. Everybody got the same treatment.
Mm-hmm.
It was there for you to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You were there to learn, and they make sure that you learn.
Yeah. There's no difference at all in terms of how you were treated, how you feel it.
Oh, never. I got all the subjects I was taught to me, all the games I participated in.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball. I remember I used to play baseball with Julie Harvey,
Mm-hmm.
Myra Waugh. You know, we used to do baseball. We used to do netball. As my sister was saying, I didn't even remember. I used to play those games. Running sports day was the best.
Yeah. And what house were you in?
They have Ward House over there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're in Ward Red. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I was in Ward House. Yes.
Yeah, them know now the separate sisters are siblings because I was in Rotherham, my brother was in Rotherham, but yeah. Sometimes that happened, I've heard that happen before, like touring at two different houses. I don't know why that happened, but most of the time I didn't do that.
Oh.
Maybe because I went first before her.
No, but she should have gone at the same house, like them normally not she. Yeah, but she ended up, I think your sister said she ended up in Gartror. But
I was in Gartror, yeah.
Yeah.
For me and my sister, we were in different houses as well because I was in Gartror and she was in Saunders.
See that?
Okay.
And your sister was younger than you, Margaret, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, so right. So you never find that strange that they put in a different house because normally.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
the
the
rivalry.
competitiveness. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Different house. Yeah.
Yes.
So
First day,
go
the first sports day, I couldn't believe that was so entertaining.
Talk about that
When
then.
I went down the field.
Bottom field, we call it, man. You remember?
Bottom field.
Yes. So, all right, talk about that then. When you go bottom field, talk about that sports then. Tell me why you love it so much.
It was so many people. And then the bigger kids, like the fourth formers, it was like really, really, going on the running and all the the people from different schools were there. Everybody came to support Meadowbrook and the different colors. I remember we went all the way out finding those different costumes for our team. Yeah. It was great.
So Sandra, the same question to you in terms of, say, when you come to Meadowbrook, I know, say you never visit there at all, no time at all when your sister was there in first time, you come and look on the campus. Or come at sports day. You never even come at sports day?
I don't think I didn't.
So the first
I don't even remember.
The first time you come up? Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Maybe I did.
Okay, all right, yeah. All right, so the first
Maybe I
time...
did the sports day because I used to take part in sport at Swallowfield. I used to run at Swallowfield, so maybe.
Yeah, so the same question I asked, Marlene. Were you surprised at the reception you get when you come to Meadowbrook in terms of saying, I say Meadowbrook in a residential area, in a big residential area. Were you surprised at the reception you got and the openness you got from the Meadowbrook people, the staff and the student and everybody?
No, not really, because my class was a mixed class and everybody was just, I think they were just new to the school, just like me, so no, I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but it was good. We were treated the same. So,
and I have a little input here. In our class, we had Saffron, and Saffron made everybody feel comfortable.
Right, see?
Yeah, that's
Remember Saffron Ramsey, yeah.
Yeah, Camille McLeod.
Yeah, and Saffron live in Meadowbrook and I come over to prep school, over the high school years. 'Cause our two sisters them went to Meadowbrook. Our older
Yeah.
sister. Saffron was like a Meadowbrook ambassador for True Margaret. You're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Camille. Yeah, Camille too.
Ramsey. Oh, her sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for the record, I don't know if you ladies know, my brother married to the older sister. You probably didn't know our older sister, Alison. So I am related
Oh,
to him by in-laws. So yeah.
okay, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Just for the record, because yeah. But yeah, man, Saffron was a nice. Saffron would be a Meadowbrook ambassador, man. She could be. Ambassador
Yes.
at large. She make everybody feel comfortable with Margaret. I forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Oh, yeah, she was in our class. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Even though she not first time and just come to school, it's like she owned the school.
Mm-hmm.
Because such a behave, you know. She know
Yeah,
everybody,
that was so true.
yeah, she know everybody at the school long time, man. 'Cause I knew her from Chicago Prep School.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying to you? Because our
yeah.
sister and I started in Meadowbrook High together, so our older sister, so I knew her from that time, so yeah. So Marlene, talk to me about, say, you got involved in a hockey. What inspired you
Yes.
to start sports? You look like you just love sport. Why you get involved in a hockey and all them things there?
Well, I see my other friends doing hockey. I really wasn't good with the netball. So my friend said one day, "Come, let's go play hockey." They were looking for people to play hockey,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked my father to buy me a hockey stick, and I went down to like a sports shop in Halfway Tree, bought my hockey stick. I had a privilege of playing in Mona with our team, and in the evenings they would have a van take us to Mona campus,
Mm-hmm.
and our friends, they would play hockey all the way from maybe like maybe 2:30 all the way to 5 o'clock in the evening. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just there, and then they said, "Oh, Molly, you're gonna be the goalie." So I had no choice.
Yeah, you're there?
Oops.
Look like I should drop off. What should I? I'll speak on about
No,
something.
man, she's here.
Oh, man, not
I'm
here.
still here.
Yeah.
I'm
Marlene?
still, yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, man, you call.
So, Marlene, I have a question for you about the hockey.
Yes.
Because I didn't realize there was a hockey team.
Yeah.
Really,
Until
Margaret?
No,
Come
I
on.
didn't. No, seriously. I
Yeah.
didn't. No, I don't remember it because Lysander mentioned trying out for the hockey team and getting on it. I was like, what? Never remember nothing about hockey team. But Lysander said that she left because she did get hit with the ball and she wasn't so pleased with that. So this is my question to you, Marlene.
Mhm.
Being the goalie, were you hit a lot?
Oh my gosh. That ball, if that ball hit you, you see stars.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
tough.
I
That's tough
forget.
as a cricket ball, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play with Maxine Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
Sybil. That's her name, Sybil. A girl named Sybil used to go to Meadowbrook.
Sybil Spence.
Yeah, they're
Oh, yeah,
coming
Sybil.
back to my
Mhm.
brains now. Yeah.
Remember?
Hockey was, only certain girls wanted to play that game, you know?
Yeah.
They feel hockey. Yeah,
Yeah, because Margaret said it's a tough, the ball tough.
right. And a lot of people was shying away from that game.
Yeah, so I mean, you talk about the sports there and hockey. What are the fun memories you had at Meadowbrook in terms of in the classroom or on a field trip or so? Tell us some of the fun time you remember the most about Meadowbrook.
So I was a little shy, so I was, always wanted to be in the background. My fun time was really in my fourth form years
Yeah.
when I was passing the window one day and I saw the girls typing on those, the old time typewriters.
Yeah, man.
They were
Yes.
they were electrical or non-electrical, and they were like going
Manual.
really, the manual typewriters, and they were going really fast. And then I peek in the window when I heard the keys banging, so hard,
Yeah.
and I said to myself, I want to do that.
Yeah.
So I was maybe in third form, and then I said to myself, I am really going to be in that class in the fourth form years. And I did find myself in that fourth form class.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I was the fastest typer when I went to Durham College.
Oh, because
Fastest typist.
Typist. Mhm.
Yeah. And at shorthand, I did like the fastest typing in Durham College. Yeah. And
yeah,
all my training was at Meadowbrook High.
yeah. And who taught you that? Who was the teacher who inspired you to do that? Which teacher?
Her name was Mrs. Sutherland.
Oh, she taught about earlier. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. As a teacher, she was older, and she called me and said, Marlene, I want you to be professional. I want you to dress nicely. And the way she spoke to me until today, anywhere I go for an interview, I'm always on top for my interviews
You
because
remember
of the
that?
way yes, she taught me how to present myself. And everywhere I go.
You represent then, that's what I say.
Yes. I love her.
Yeah.
She put me under her wings, and she really let me be what I wanted to be. Yes.
And you, Sandra, any fun memories you remember of Meadowbrook? I mean, you say you played hockey along with your sister, and you played netball. Which sport you think you prefer more than? Which one you prefer more?
For the netball.
Okay.
Netball. I was center. I played center and wing attack most of the times.
Yeah.
But it was just for the farm, interfarms.
Interfarm competition. Okay, no, I play for the
Yeah,
school. Okay,
I didn't go on the teams.
Yeah. So for the hockey team, you play for the school or you just play
I
interfarm?
never played for the school. It just farm. It just was for the farm. I wanted to play for the team, but I don't know what happened, but I didn't get on the team. But I just love hockey too with my sister because I know she loved hockey, and I was I just wanted to play it as well.
Yeah. So we remember when you think about Meadowbrook, Sandra, we remember the most about we want to talk about Meadowbrook. We remember the most about going to Meadowbrook. What's your best memory of Meadowbrook? Put it that way, I feel.
Best memories.
I know for one particular one, you know. We remember Meadowbrook, we want to talk about. Put it that way there.
Oh Lordy, Meadowbrook now the lunch hour, the break time. But we go eat out of Pecker. And the lunch, now we get the chicken and the rolls.
I never know if a girl eat a pecker. We're not allowed to do that. I never know that.
Of course we eat a Pecker. The bun and butter.
And the bun and callaloo.
The butter, yeah, we used to eat a Pecker too.
So what you remember about that, eating a pecker? What's so fun about eating a pecker?
It was just different. You just eat whatever you wanted. It was down to earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother never really have the money, so we have to eat what is there.
You were just going to talk to you about that. Because pecker would be like a low income budget then. You have to,
Yeah.
you could afford pecker. I cut the bun or the bread in a two and say, yeah, that's yours. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody used to cook soup too. Soup and patty.
Yeah, that's Margaret, you remember that?
Patty and soup.
No. You sure that wasn't the canteen?
Yeah.
Are you at the canteen?
The canteen, that yes, yeah.
Me must not know pecker there. Me must never do the pecker thing.
You know, of course, everybody do Pecker. Who never do Pecker?
Never go on Meadowbrook. Never
Never do Pecker in Meadowbrook.
Never go on Meadowbrook, Sandra. Yeah.
And the man will sell the June plum and the
At the front gate.
what the man the name again? Oh God.
I don't
Mr.
think
Blythe.
anybody remember him name, you know. No lie. Somebody remember this name. Devon McDonald. Remember Devon said it was his father?
Yeah, Devon father, yes. I
Oh,
did talk about that. Devon same father, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I think we used to call them, because we used to sell peanut and all them things at the gate and all
Oh,
that.
the one father used to sell peanut too, but I don't know him used to sell the
Don't
things at the gate too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we know Devon father peanut man because we were living same place at Whitehall. I know him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So you didn't know Devon from school then? You remember him from school?
Yeah, man. We live same place at Whitehall Avenue, so I know him from Solofield.
Okay.
Solofield, and then he came to Meadowbrook as well. Yeah,
Oh, you and him started at the same time?
I think so. And I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Devon was in our year, but I
Yeah,
think he
man.
was on evening shift when we were on morning shift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We went to Solofield together.
So, no, come on, brother, you used to watching the sports game, you used to follow, you talk about Devon, you said, you used to come watch a cricket match or watch a train or nothing like that, never interested, no? With Meadowbrook side, we never
like cricket, but I prefer the Manning Cup, the football.
Manning Cup only, football.
I never like cricket. Remember the Manning Cup boys, them? I remember them.
Yeah, remember the ballers, them. So which match you
Remember
remember?
the ballers, Jim Roy, Ira, and them, man.
Goosey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny Pecker, remember them?
Yeah, man, yeah, Johnny Pecker, yeah.
I live near to Jim Roy here in Connecticut, so I usually see him too, you know.
Yeah, man, I talked to him a couple of weeks. I know I talked to him, so yeah,
Yeah, and live near to me. And what him say, Bent, they had this guy Bent to live nearby.
Ferdinand Bent, yeah, I'm living at 6.
Yeah, Ferdinand Bent, yeah.
I'm just living in Avondale, so yeah.
I remember those. We never really too familiar with the cricket much.
Yeah, it's a footballer that I love. I hear you.
Footballer and the athletics, yeah.
Yeah. So Marlene, let me ask you a question, you know. When you come to Meadowbrook now, in 1978, right? It was...
Yes.
It was the time, did the politics outside of the school affect? I mean, we live at Whitehall, and Whitehall is a political place.
Yeah.
When you come to school, did that affect you when you come to school? Did you have to walk a certain place? Or when you come to school, did that... Nobody at school never take care about that?
No, never. We never discussed political differences. We never did that. And politically in my neighborhood, it was not that bad. It wasn't that bad. But we didn't talk about it. Once we come out of our house, we never tell anyone if you're from this party or that party. Our family, we know what they were, but I didn't discuss that.
Okay.
Yes, I was. I don't know if I was scared, but I didn't discuss it.
I never come on the campus. Never come on Meadowbrook campus at all. That's the half of the campus. I never talk about that.
No, nobody talk about politics in that year. Time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, really lucky that when you go to school. That means.
Yes, it was safe.
Yeah, that's the word I look for. It was very safe for Meadowbrook.
Yes, it was safe.
Yeah.
Because I used to walk from Whitehall to Reddy's Road to Meadowbrook, or sometimes we used to take that bus, the bus that takes you to Heavendale and drop you off at Manisville Road. Yeah.
Oh, I want to go by
38, number 38.
38 it run on Bottom Field, and 35 run up Whitehall, run up a Manning.
Yes.
Yes. The one from Schoolgate, I used to take that bus.
38, 38.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Sandra, which song you remember most when they are Meadowbrook? Which one did the song them? When you want Meadowbrook, which song come back to mind? And it can be any song, dancehall, foreign song, any song we remember.
One song I remember our graduation song. So the remember the greatest love of all. That's the song we did when we were graduating.
Oh, you remember that song there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm so glad you said, sorry, Jelly, but I have to interrupt. I'm so glad Sandra said that on the air because Ivor Johnson run me down on Facebook that song was not in existence.
Really? That's what we sang, Whitney. Greatest love of all.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Maybe it wasn't Whitney, maybe it was the original. What's who tell you his name?
Who?
George Benson. George Benson, I think him name.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yes.
But I said it was Whitney, and him run me down say Whitney Houston never have no song, no hit them time, no blah blah blah.
Whitney.
No man,
In my head it is Whitney as well.
it might be Whitney, but me I tell you, say the original of that song there. Enough
George
people,
Benson.
yes, enough people don't know say George Benson do the original before.
Okay.
I don't know if him do the original or if, but I know him used to sing that song there before Whitney make it much bigger than him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a version I remember, man. Female version I remember. You remember it, Marlene?
Yeah, I remember it too, but I didn't think about it until after Ivor said it wasn't Whitney. But I still think it was Whitney, even though.
I think of Whitney, but I don't know.
Yes, I remember.
All right, Sandra, for me and you is Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can check and see if 82 Whitney that song. What me know.
Yeah.
83.
83. We'll check. I'll check.
So you can Google it and check or YouTube it and check.
Yes.
Right.
I think Whitney come after. It was George Benson. If me have to put money upon it, it would be George Benson.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The greatest love of all. So, but
Yes.
me not gonna bet you know. The song, we get the song right, but the singer we might have different.
The singer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you, Marlene, any song will stand out to you when you think about Meadowbrook?
Yeah. I was a music freak.
Yeah.
And I know where it's at. Some of the Meadowbrook girls used to dance on where it's at.
Yeah, man.
And my friend Camille McLeod, one time she danced at the fete easy like a Sunday morning. So you see that song?
Yeah.
I always have that song in my head.
Yeah, that's at the Commodores.
Commodores.
Yeah,
easy
man.
like a Sunday morning. Yeah. And Freak Out and all of those funky disco songs.
You love them,
all
right?
of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
And you can't just say where it's at, and you have to explain to the people where it's at is, you know. Because enough of we don't remember that. Remember that they call the name, and you have to explain what where it's at was.
Yes, where it's at was a Friday. That was like a soul train. And on Friday evenings, people would dance to the latest song and on what's that, JBC?
It was JBC. I don't want a television station at the time.
ABC.
Yeah.
They used to dance, and I saw a couple of Meadowbrook girls dancing and swirling and doing all kind of stuff. And I used to make sure that I watched that show because music was the biggest thing in the 70s. 70s music was really, really,
You love them
really
songs,
enjoyable. Yes.
Yeah, man. Remember where it's at, man. And I don't know if I aged myself or I dated myself. Because you might not remember this. Because when you're a little younger than me, where it's at was came out with a dancer one night named Zaza Margaret. First,
Zaza,
no, you have to go back. You have to go back to older people and yourself to ask the question. Zaza made the TV mash up because Zaza come out in a minute there. You may tell you, them time they know say certain things you can't drop on TV. And trust me.
Oh, Zaza was a girl?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, yes. You know me not gonna forget that Margaret, if a girl and all them. But that have a 4 full time, man. I think in the early 70s that have a 4. You son probably remember. You look younger than me. But weird sat going from long time, Marlene. So I mean exactly what that, man.
Yeah.
Weird sat was a fun, it's like a soul train thing, as they say. Soul train thing, like what them keep a foreigner, put it in a context. So yeah. Yeah, man.
Yes.
So you never know about Zaza, Margaret?
No, never heard
No.
of Zaza.
All right, so I told
Never
you.
heard of
Zaza
it
Gabor, the
either.
actress.
Me not talk about the white Zaza Gabor when you the Enquirer magazine. Me talk Jamaica, they own Zaza, and I pronounce it properly. So, a 2 history lesson I've got to check about now. The greatest of all, and Zaza, I'll find out.
Yeah.
If I run there.
And you know what? You know what? I can't forget my dancing class with Pansy Hassan.
Who that?
Miss Pansy Hassan. She used to
yes,
dance
Pansy, yes. It was Pansy, it was Pansy.
National
Dance Theatre
Jamaica
Company, yes.
We used to dance with them. So we used to dance at parent-teachers meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to dance calypso, and she gave us the costume to dance in.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to practice. And I remember one night when I think the concert night,
Mm-hmm.
I had a mistake. I made a mistake and I went the wrong way. But I mean, at least, this, I don't know what we was dancing, Miss Feeling Hot, Hot, Hot. I don't know if it's that we was dancing to. But I know I was in a dancing class also.
So she usually come
Yeah.
to the class and teach dancing, Marlene?
Yes, she used to come and teach us.
I never even know that, right?
Yes.
Me don't.
You didn't know that,
You never in a
Margaret?
dancing?
No.
I never
My
know.
dancing class with Miss Hassan. Yeah.
Okay.
And this was after school or during school, Marlene?
That was one of my class curriculum, dancing.
Like a session then?
PE, like a PE thing.
Yeah. I never know that.
Yeah. Yes.
Margaret, you tell me say that I go on to school and we don't know about that.
Right?
You never get
Neither
dancing?
me, I never know
No.
about that either.
You never know about it either, Sandra?
No, sir. Never do dancing.
Yeah.
Never even know it exists.
Yeah, no. Well, all I can say, Marlene, you're lucky because when you say it go the other way, at least it's not a wardrobe malfunction you go through. Like like Janet Jackson have a wardrobe malfunction. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dancing was part of the curriculum.
Yeah, man, no, I didn't know that. So what's took part in the dancing, Marlene? Tell me some of the other girls that will take part in the dancing with you.
Gillian Perkins. I think her dad is a judge.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the dancing class. Camille McLeod, Jackie Jarrett, rest in peace. Jackie was in the class. Jacqueline DeBetham, Jacqueline Forbes, all the girls in my class. We were in the dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So no boy
So
never...
the guys never.
Just
Yeah,
good
boys
question.
were dancing. Boys danced too.
Just when I asked her that, Margaret. Good question.
Yeah, boys were dancing too. Howard Johnson, Howard Jarrett. They were in the dancing also. Dirk, Paul Lynch.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that at all. We learned something new today, Margaret. I did not know that at all.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know. That's why I'm glad we have them conversation. Because when things come out, you can hear the story them and say, right, I did never know that. Did not know that. Mm-hmm.
Anybody in 1978, 79, if they never dance, they didn't have a dance class. Yeah.
Well, you sound like you love them things, Marlene. You still do?
Yeah, I love dancing and music, and I love everything about music.
You at home when them things are going, when you do that?
Where? What?
No, I'm saying you're at peace with yourself. That's what I mean. You're at
Oh,
peace.
yeah. I'm at peace.
Yeah,
And the fets, Meadowbrook fets were the best.
All right, talk about that then. Because you must love the fit. Then talk about which fit you remember the most?
I'm going to talk about it, but my father was very strict, and when we were Adventists, I couldn't go to no fet. But one night, I think I got a little chance to go to one, and it was very, very, I think, I don't remember the guy name, Isan. I don't remember his name, but I know I saw him that night at the fete. When I remember his name, I will tell you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you sang the night. What song him sing? You don't remember?
I can't remember his name. They used to bring on big artists, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember his name, I'll tell you. But the music was always good, and the girls from the dancing, which, as I said, Miss Pansy Hassan, she used to teach the dancing for the night, and the dancings were really, really, really good.
Yeah, so Sandra, what the best learning experience you get from attending Meadowbrook?
Learning experience.
What you learned from Meadowbrook by going to Meadowbrook? What you remember the best learning experience you learned from going to Meadowbrook?
Oh, Lordy.
Wait I tell the other relatives, them and friends, Sarah, they go to Meadowbrook and you learn this. What you remember? That's what I say.
Oh, Lordy. What do I remember? I learned a lot at Meadowbrook, because I did 5 years. So
Mm-hmm.
I learned. I don't know how to put it, but it was great. A great learning experience. I did the same typing and shorthand as my sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So
Sandra, let me help you out a little bit. Like a lot of the cricket guys, when they're asked that question, all of them say discipline. I don't know of one that don't say discipline. They also they learn discipline from Mr. Here.
Yes.
So that's the kind of thing that he's talking about. Not necessarily classwork, but
classwork
anything.
or whatever.
Right. Thank you, Margaret. Not
Yes.
necessarily say we learn
Yes.
in the classroom, Sandra, but like,
But just overall,
yeah, man, what lesson you learn to say?
Overall, I just
Yeah.
learn how to conduct yourself. You know,
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We learn how to conduct ourselves to be real women.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's not about. That's exactly. Thank you, Margaret. That's exactly what I'm about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you, Marlene, what life lesson, what the best learning experience you learn at Meadowbrook? If you'd have put it on as a boy, you had Mrs. Drummond as your teacher.
Yeah.
And you had Miss Hassan Pansy. Pansy is her name or Patsy? Patsy?
Pansy. Pansy.
Oh, Pansy.
Pansy
Yeah.
Hassan. Yeah.
What the best learning experience you got from Meadowbrook?
Same thing like what they said. Respect. Just being a good citizen, human being. You know, like what you see nowadays, the kids, they're fighting over everything. Even when we have early differences in school, nobody put up a big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody respected each other. And we were so disciplined that I remember one day in 1B, we were running in the hall, and I think Mr. Thorpe told the kids not to run and scream, you know, because in the hallway when other classes going on and we had PE, we were running. And so I don't know how he caught me, but I had to write 100 times. I'm not supposed to yell. You know, he came and said, who was screaming? I don't know why, you know, I chose to, you know, like put up my hand. Because, you know, I was in the group that was running. But we were, after that, no more running, respect, no more screaming in class. Everybody had to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
And most of my friends, they grew respectful. I don't know if anyone going to jail or prison or, you know, but we all grew up to be good citizens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
You know what, Jelly, I want to share something with you. You know how we all say that there were no fights at Meadowbrook? You know that there were fights? Well, let me tell you something. Apparently they were private because the majority of the school did not know about it, including me.
Wow.
I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, somebody that was in our year, Sandra, from first farm.
Oh.
And he was telling me how his brother knocked out somebody's teeth because he was disrespecting a young lady in their class. That he touched her inappropriately and the brother just get up and thump him in his face. And we never hear about that.
Mm-mm.
So even when people at Meadowbrook fought in those days, they did it privately, so it wasn't a big scandal.
Right.
Yeah, that is so true. Now, 'cause I can't believe, say, you're right about that, Margaret. 'Cause fight will exist, but guess what? You now know about it unless you involve.
It was quiet.
There you go. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to know about it, man, because it's like, it's hard for you, a bunch of young people that together, you know, have a disagreement and want to fight. And it's not a whole heap of fight either, but the fight them exists. It just,
Yes.
in a crowd now get and the whole school now come round. Well, you never have a cell phone at the time I take picture and all them things.
No. Mm-hmm. And we couldn't really get around because if Spanner come in, you have to run and all of that.
Go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just thought about her, Sandra. What was your impression of Miss McLennan?
I know. I like her. I didn't have a problem with her being a disciplinarian, you know, because I never really got in anything with her. But I know that whenever Spanner was coming, or you saw Spanner, you had to be quiet or ladylike, and so I was okay with her being like that. I didn't have any problem.
Did she teach you any at all?
No.
Or she was just a principal for like a while when you were there?
Principal, yeah.
Because she had taken over from Mr. Top.
Mr. Thorpe, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you, Marlene, what the comparison between Mr. Top and Miss McLennan? They had both of them. Well, Sandra had both of them, but he had Mr. Top. What was the difference in terms of like teaching?
I had some of Miss Spanner too. I had some of Spanner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You had both of them, right.
Yes, she was more forceful than Mr. Thorpe. He just look at you like your dad, and you know that you have to, shut up. But she's more like jittery and coming after you. So you have to dress good. Your shoes have to be good. Your socks got to be right. Uniform has to be well done. Because I remember one time after the morning devotion, when you're passing her, she make everybody line up and pass her when you're walking back to your class.
Yeah.
And if you never look right, she grab you out of the line.
Yeah. And she always have to clap her on and tell you. Remember her clapping her on? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You girls,
I
and you
still
boys.
remember the clap.
Eh?
The clap was this. I used to find it so fascinating. She clapped the same way. Once you hear that, you know who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, she clapped the same way all the while, Margaret. She did.
Yeah, man, Spanner was something else.
So all right, Sandra, what the most embarrassing moment you can remember at Meadowbrook? You can look back on with a smile.
I never had any embarrassing moment. Nothing that I can. I never had any embarrassing moment. Did I, Margaret? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I was a shy person. I was quiet in class. No, I don't think I had any embarrassing moment.
When you say now, give yourself no trouble for getting embarrassed.
No, I didn't. No, not at all.
I hear you. I never in a fight or nothing.
No, sir. I was a quiet individual. And then at one stage, our sister was teaching there too, so you had to be on the best behavior.
Oh, yeah, that older sister teaching you at the time?
Yeah. Hortense Campbell, she taught us home economics.
Oh, I never even know that. Yeah. She didn't go to Meadowbrook, though.
No, she went to Kingston Technical.
Oh, she went to KT. Kingston.
Yes, I think she should, and then Shortwood.
Yeah,
Shortwood Teachers College, yeah. She just did I think it wasn't a long stint. She just did a short time there.
At Meadowbrook?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. I remember her name. I just called her name. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember her. Yeah. And you, Marlene, any embarrassing moment you remember you can look back on with a smile?
Well, the only one I said before was when I spoiled the dance. The night at the PTA.
Yeah.
And yes, it stuck in my head for a little bit, but nobody teased me about it because, I could easily correct it that night by going back in place. But as a 15, 16-year-old, it was hard on me knowing that I was out of place on that group, the formation. Yeah, that's the only thing for me.
I think about it for days after that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marlene, did the teacher say anything to you about it after?
No. The teacher didn't say. Maybe she didn't even see.
That me just ask her, Margaret. Did any of your friends them see it?
Yeah, me and a girl named Jillian, we were in the different places, so that's the reason why I remember her so much. I remember we were like in different, each other's space was different. Yes.
So she said, I never bust you and try to embarrass you?
No, she was a quiet girl.
Like yourself.
She was quiet.
You lucky, Marlene. That could never happen to me. My friend I met the old school and knows a jelly trip up long time.
I hope and pray nobody saw.
No, right, no. No, man. There's no mistake when we make when my friend them now gonna say and come out about it and tell the whole school about and laugh after me the next day. Don't worry. But that's what we say to each other still.
Yes.
But it's all in a fun though, you know. When boys do it or man do it to each other, it's not vindictive or vicious, you know. Women kind of have a different way. Women can't joke with each other so easy, you know. And take it too personal. No disrespect to one another, so. That's the reality. Man can't joke with each other about any and everything. And them not taking away. Them not taking away at all, yeah.
No.
But woman, yeah. But let me ask you both on that question, and you answer that question first, Marlene, because my brother Siade, let me pronounce his name right, Siade Franklin asked me to ask this question, and I've been asking it and get different answers. What do you think can be done to inspire Meadowbrook alums, past students, who want to give back to their school? What do you think we can do to get Meadowbrook old students who want to give back to them school?
Just like your link here, we can reach out more. And if you want to do a monthly or a quarterly thing, you know, monetarily for them to give back, or, you know, just put the link and see how much people will respond. Because I know that there are a lot of Meadowbrook people out there don't even maybe know about your program here, because I didn't know about it. We could, I know next month there's a program coming. We could advertise as much as we can on the social media links and see if we can get more people to give back. And you can put a price, because a lot of us are here overseas. We can do more for our school.
Yeah, I hear you. That makes sense. In other words, what you really say is to make it easy if somebody want to give back. It's not difficult to give back at all. Yeah. I hear you.
Reach out and say what you want, how much you want, and see if they will answer. And do it a certain time of the year when you know it's tax time, if it's money they need, you know, or the programs that are coming up. One is in July. I see that one. I'm gonna ask my sister if she wants to go with me in July. And we sometimes I want to give that, but I don't know how to do it. So, like the July program in Jamaica, I would like to, you know, give back at that time.
Yeah, but the way I said, it's important, you know. It's almost like it need to be easy to give back. Because right now you say you want to give back, but you don't know where to turn. That's what you're saying, you know.
Right.
That's what you're saying. What if Meadowbrook people out there, and it's like there's no line or there's no one place to say them can't know for think if they want to give back. So that might come out of them conversation still. So yeah, I appreciate that. Because I hear what you're saying. It needs to be easy. Somebody can just click or call somebody and know exactly what needs to do. Yeah.
You know what? It is actually not difficult. It is just that it is not communicated. Because the other day I saw in a group, I saw a mural, a part of a mural.
Yeah.
That is being painted to put in the assembly hall. And I fell in love with it. Get really, really excited when I see it. Mm-hmm. And I was asking about it, and somebody said, privately messaged me and said, boy, this is something that is being done by an old student, and the 70s alums are, you know, trying to fundraise within that group.
Yeah.
To pay or contribute to it or whatever. And I just decided I'm going to donate, and there was a Zelle link. That the New York chapter has. You can just sell a Zelle or a PayPal or whatever. And we just do it within minutes. It was done, but people don't know that exists.
Yeah, that's the point. That's exactly the point, Margaret. It's like what we are saying, the technology exists to do it easy, you know, but the infrastructure not there at all. It's almost like the bridge not there. It can be done, Margaret, but right now, in a sense, and this is not a criticism to nobody, we still do things the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, is like, I think, say, you have to send a letter, you have to mail a letter. I said, no. You have to find. The infrastructure not there yet, and it will come with the conversation. I hope it will come. I hope it will come. Mm-hmm. So, the same question to you, Sandra. What do you think can or should be done to inspire Meadowbrook students to want to give back to their school?
Same thing, but I think don't put a price. Let people give what they can afford or how they can. If it's not monetary, then maybe they can give their time, and just advertise it. Everybody we probably all should tell each other, because it's not everybody online on social media. Some people not on social media, but whoever you know about, because you could tell them, And as I said, don't put a price. Just let people contribute what they can afford, how they can afford, or if they can give up their time and stuff.
Yeah, you can't put a definite price, man. I forget this or I forget that. You say, whatever I
Right.
can afford, yeah. Yeah, I like that idea, Sandra. I prefer that too. You don't limit nobody or make nobody feel embarrassed. Say, I give X or Y. Whoever he can give him, give.
Right, yeah.
Whatever him can give him, give, man.
They could give, yeah.
So back to you, Marlene.
Uh-huh.
What lesson you give to current Meadowbrook student or future Meadowbrook student? What message you give them? We're going to hear this conversation maybe next year, 10 years' time. What message you have to tell them? You talk to
I would tell a younger person right now I wouldn't say learn all you can, but find the I don't know if I shouldn't say subject. Find a trade or profession that they really like and make sure they study towards it. I know it's very expensive there to go UE and CAS, but find the profession or trade that they really like and make sure they find a mentor, somebody to mentor them. Because when I was going to Meadowbrook, I didn't have the chance to choose a career that, even though I did the typing and shorthand, some days I look back and said, I wanted to do more. But I didn't have a mentor or someone to push me to do more. I really want to go in the court business. I didn't have, but find someone who they can trust and encourage them to do the profession and the trade that they want to do. That's what I would tell the younger person. There was no career day in our time. And my parents, they only know so much,
Yeah.
So they didn't encourage me to move up the ladder and go further. Friends told me to go to UE, but I was just 17. I didn't know nothing about university or caste.
Yeah.
I think they should go in those schools with their career day and people to show them their offices, to encourage these young people to excel.
Yeah.
Excel.
Yeah.
I know they're very intelligent. And computer and media, everything is so like at the fingertip now. I think they should, try their best to excel in the career that they choose.
Yeah. Let your light so shine, as you say.
Yeah, let your light so shine.
And the same question to you, Sandra. I mean, what did I like tell future Meadowbrook students when they hear this conversation? What message you have for them?
Make use of Meadowbrook. Learn. Don't stop learning. And even when you leave, as Marlene said, try to go to the highest. Don't stop studying. Look around for scholarships. Try and go to the highest level of your learning. Don't stop, Yeah.
Yeah. When are the last time you've been back to Meadowbrook, Sandra, or Jamaica per se? Have you ever been back to Meadowbrook since you left?
No. We went back to Jamaica 2018, I think. Swallowfield had a reunion. That's where we went. It was just for the weekend, so we didn't get to go back to Meadowbrook. Planning to go this July, though, hopefully.
Yeah, you kind of miss saying never go back. You feel like you want to go back to Meadowbrook, go see what go on.
Yes, definitely.
And get a feel, yeah.
Although I see pictures, I see people that go back and they show us pictures and stuff, but I want to go, for myself to go back, yeah.
You want to get a feel for yourself, yeah.
Yes, sure, definitely.
Yeah. And you, Marlene, when the last you went back with Sandra in 2018, and
18, yes, same thing. But this year, I hopefully I couldn't make it for next month, with the Meadowbrook program in New York. But I'm hoping to go in July to that what's that 35th anniversary, 60 something,
65th.
65th anniversary. Yeah,
yeah.
I want to do that session. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Good. We're looking forward to see how long. I think I might make it down there this year too, because they want me to play a cricket match, but we'll see. The ball.
Yes.
That would be nice,
Yeah, man. Yeah, the vibe is supposed to be nice, man. And that's why I try
Yeah.
to build back the vibe of the school. Because I remember about the nice when I go there, man. There
Yeah.
is no other place where I stop it for. I can't tell you that.
No.
No other place where I stop it for, man. So, yeah.
And I want to say hi to Christopher Cheddar. He was in my class.
Oh, yeah, he has been on this program before, too. Yeah. I'm a brother that. I talk to him at least once or twice a week, so yeah. Yeah, man, you hear this conversation, yeah. You need to play cricket too, so yeah. So, Marlene, you first to this question now. Yeah, man, ask you that question. All right, how it make you feel? I bring up back all the Meadowbrook memories, yeah.
I feel good because I really wanted to talk about it. Some days I look back and I think about it too, but to really talk about it with someone and people are hearing, I think it's a good vibes right now for somebody to know what we went through in school in the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah. So if you have to pick a couple of memories that stand out, which memories stand out to you? I go school, I go Meadowbrook in the 70s and the 80s. What stand out to you? What do you remember most about it?
Just all of my classes were good, and the Spanish, me learning Spanish and can help myself in Miami right now. I think that's the best thing ever, to learn a language and know that, I did it from school, and I still remember my shorthand. I still remember my typing. Those are my good memories. These are things I learned 30 years ago, over 30 years, and I still know it.
So let me ask you something. I still come to Sandra the same question. Oh, you learned to love Spanish so much. I mean, you did Spanish at Solafield?
I think I did Spanish in Solafield, but our grandfather was from Cuba. So maybe my DNA, it's in my DNA.
Yeah. I can't miss trouble with Spanish. I wonder where you learned that. But yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Our grandparents are from Cuba.
Both of them from Cuba?
On my father's side.
Oh, your father's side. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not a Spanish name. My name Campbell. I don't have English name back Cuba.
In those days, I think these people just call themselves something.
Okay, I got you. Just adapt something with
Slave master bought them.
yeah, similar to the culture.
That's why we got the name.
Yeah. So you, Sandra, same question. How it make you feel? I bring up back all the Meadowbrook memories here.
I feel good, although I don't remember much. I really don't remember much. I don't know how come, but I don't remember much going to Meadowbrook, just a little. But I feel good about the little that I remember. And I'm glad that, it's not much, but whatever I remember, I'm happy to remember it. But I wish I remembered more. I'm trying to remember, but it's just not coming to me. Because I saw a picture of when we went on a trip, and I don't remember the trip.
Yeah. You remember I draw blank, as the mother say.
It looks so. I don't remember the trip.
Yeah.
But I know I used to go on trips with the classmates, but I don't even remember.
So you remember nothing about them field trip there at all?
I don't remember nothing about the trip. Maybe so if somebody remind me, then I would have refreshed my memory. But I don't remember.
Marley, you
You
don't
remember
remember any?
any trip, Margaret? You went on any trips,
Field
Margaret?
trip with the geography field trips. I went on a few of them. Do you remember did you go on the first farm trip to Hope Gardens with Miss Nevins?
I think I did.
When
I
the
said
guy come and
remember.
rob us and thief the tape there?
Oh no, I don't remember that. Mm-mm.
I almost sure you was there, not Sandra.
I'm gonna remember, and I'm no sir. Yeah, you asked me, and I tell you that I didn't. I don't remember that trip.
Oh, me did I say already?
Yeah, you asked me. I said, I
Okay.
don't remember, but
Almost 100% that you were there.
I probably was there. But mm, mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a long time, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I remember
you know.
different things at different time, man. I said remember thing, Sandy.
Yeah.
I said remember thing, you know. Yeah, yeah. But I remember plenty still in the world yourself. I plenty to come back here, come remember.
If you never jog your brains, you want to remember it. You know, the saddest trip I went on is we had to go to a funeral for Douglas in the first form. I don't remember if you heard about
Yes, talk about that. Talk about that.
the gardener who stabbed him up and killed him and his grandmother in
Yes.
Heavendale. And I had to go to that funeral in first form.
Okay.
You know, so
And I had
Christopher Cheddar talk
yeah.
about that, you know.
Yes, that was Christopher's best friend, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
then we lost Raymond Bonito. He drowned, and I got a guy named Harry Fox. So that was some of the things I remember about going out on the trips. I don't really remember, but all of these little, other things I do remember.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Christopher. So you remember that guy Marlene? Was he in your class? Douglas?
Yes. We were just starting 1B. Mm-hmm. And then they came about a couple months and told us. A couple months in, we just heard the news.
Yeah.
And the teacher told us that some of the kids were crying. We were just like 13 years old,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the memorable memories that well documented. Christopher talked about that. I touched him a whole heap, that particular incident.
Yeah. Right.
So, how you dealt with it at the time, Marlene? How did you deal with that at the time?
Wow. Horrible. I couldn't even sleep, I remember.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to go to the funeral, but the teacher packed us in a bus, and we all went. It was hard. Because I didn't understand those things when I was that age.
Yeah, it was a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Had you ever been to a funeral before, Marlene?
And when I was 14?
No, before
Yeah, I'm
that.
saying before that one.
No.
Did you go to any funeral before that?
No.
So that must have been really traumatic.
Yeah. Yes. It took me years to forget it.
Yeah, that must have been rough, Marlene. That must have been rough. The funny thing about... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sometime over the summer, as I was saying, when we come back, we heard that this one drowned, that one drowned. I was like, oh, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. I'm glad you called, because not every member people, they have to tell their memory. Some of us not here, and the one who not here have to call out them name and talk about them same, because they're a part of the memory. They're part of the memory, Marlene. I like that. I do like that. I do like that. So, Sandra, let me ask you a question, because it seems like I don't take it. But they attack, when I check and see, little over an hour and 15 minutes they attack already. Almost an hour and 15 minutes. And that's a conversation we have. But I'm asking a couple more questions then, though. Hold on, this question I'm going to ask you. Difference, I'm asking about the song one, learning experience, I'm asking that already, All right, well, listen, you'll pass on to your friends and family by going to what lesson you learn from Meadowbrook, you pass on to your friends and family. Sandra?
Oh, yeah. Sandra?
What lesson?
Yeah, you learn from Meadowbrook. What you learn from Meadowbrook that you tell your friends and family about, that you pass on to them.
Answer that, Netty.
Unless,
That's Marlene.
yeah, the friends and family, I would say do your best always in school because a lot of times I was sidetracked by things going on in my home, and we can't say everything was really good and act like but we have to keep our heads together because I remember I almost never wanted to do my subjects because of the things were going on in the background of my home. Coming from a home that was, domestic. I don't know if you should say domestic violence, but just
So that,
teachers should talk to the kids and hear them out, you know, and just listen to children. Yeah, it needs a support. You need like support sometimes. And any children going to school now, find a guidance counselor. What's the lady's name? The guidance counselor at our school. She was really nice.
oh, Mrs. Millwood,
But
you're
me
talking.
now, I never talk.
Millwood.
And yeah, Miss Millwood. I didn't even know that I could, go talk to somebody about what's going on in my background.
Yeah.
So I graduated, and I think I could do more. I wanted to do more. So there's supposed to be someone we can confide in and make sure that you have the best years of your life when you go into school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy school, study, meet friends, interact, and just enjoy to the best, Yeah.
What are some of the friends that you remember the most, Marlene? You remember about Melbourne? What are some of the friends that stand out to you? Sandra first. Sandra, sorry.
Some of my friends that stand out.
Yeah.
In terms of just being my friends,
Yeah, man. Just a friend and why you call them out, man.
call out them name.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't want to call them out. They're not going to hear you,
I have a lot of friends. Margaret, Lysander, Sharon Martin, Easton, Jackie Mary was my friend. God may her soul rest in peace. She died. Sandra Deering, Maureen Spence, Lynette Chevans. Those are my friends, friends that still interact with now and again.
You still keep in touch with some of them still?
Yeah, I still keep in touch with those people that I hear call their names here. Still in touch, yeah. And some who weren't my friends too, that they are on the chat group, but I didn't even talk to them at whatever, but now we talk on the chat like Carol Matnier, Maureen Brissett, some of those names, Andrea, Dallas Campbell, Lynette Wallace, some of the people they're on the chat, so we interact from day to day. Alfred Morgan, Gerald Knight, yeah, quite a few friends that Cheryl Poyser, we still talk, on the chat, so they're still in, and I know them still, Michael Lynch, Etta Lynch. Just to name a few. Yeah.
And Marlene, you have any friend where you remember from Meadowbrook where you want to call out them name and big them up a certain way?
Yes, I still have two on my telephone right now. Colette Barrett, Lorraine Salter, and Jacqueline Johnson. She lives in New York. Those were close friends in my years, all the way to Fort Farm. Jackie Jarrett, she passed away. Jacqueline Forbes, Yvette All, as I said, Julie Harvey, Camille McLeod, and those are and Howard Johnson. I don't know if he's alive still, but me and him used to share music. Used to know all the latest Teddy Pendergrass and you know. So those
Marlene,
are
I think he's on Facebook. You're on Facebook?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think he's in England.
Oh, and Cheryl, she used to live in Heavendale. What's your name again, Sandra? Cheryl, she's an air stewardess.
Oh, Cheryl
That's
Vernon.
Cheryl
Cheryl
Vernon.
Vernon.
Oh, Cheryl Vernon.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cheryl is my friend.
Yeah, man.
Those are my friends. Yeah. Glad for those years.
And friendship there, yeah. So, Sandra, if you'd have to pick one memory you remember most about Meadowbrook, what would that be? One incident or one thing where just signify what Meadowbrook is to you. And it can be anything, It can be on the campus, sports day, anything at all.
I have to think about it. I don't remember nothing. Well, one sports day, I think I did run. I think I did a race with, it was me, Maxine Monroe, who else? But I think I did 100 meter, and I think I won. I won that race. Must have been long ago, but I did the 100 meters. But because I usually run for Swallowfield, so I was an athlete. I think I did one race. I won. I'm not sure if I won or I came second, but I think that was what stand out.
And that was on a sports day?
Sports day, yeah.
Okay,
Sports day.
okay.
I did a race, yeah.
Why you shy bad dog? I do that, I never remember that. You think me that forget
I'm
that?
shy, yeah, I was very shy. I used to play netball. And I love netball. I used to play netball really well in the first form, second form. We used to win our netball, our class competition. We did good.
Yeah. Marlene, which if you have to pick a couple of memories or one memory, incident, person, anything, what stand out to you from Meadowbrook, which one would it be?
Going home in the evening on that what is it, the 38 bus? There was a guy, I don't know if his name was Peter Terrelong.
Patrick Terrelong, man.
Patrick Terrelong, he was on the bus. I don't know if he was like a pianist or what. He took the bell of the bus and he played Mary Had a Little Lamb. And the whole bus burst in laughter. And so we always jump on the bus just to have that kind of fun. Somebody playing with the bell. Yeah, the buzzer. Somebody playing with the buzzer and music on it. Oh my gosh, that was so funny to me. That was my best memories. I remember that.
That requires some skill if you can't do that. That is.
He did. He played Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah, I never know him so skillful. That that requires a whole heap of skill, Marlene. I never
That
know.
one leave you speechless, Jelly.
Yeah.
He did.
Yes, Margaret, do you hear me? I stutter for words, but true.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too, because that's a little shocking. Because I remember the bell. Remember, it's just a little strip and you press the thing.
Yeah. For him,
He played Mary Had a Little Lamb.
him can't do
Sure.
that.
Wow.
Yeah, that kind of. You're right, Margaret. That one, that kind of mess. Right. Just imagine, I wonder how him do that. That's what I think, and I say, how him do that, Yeah.
Very troublesome. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we live just across the school, man. Near the school, we used to live.
Yes.
I don't know, but so when I see him up on the bus, that's the first thing, and then I play that. That is, if I the same person we attack, but I think I know the same person, Patrick Terrelong. I think I know who you attack.
Very long.
Yeah. And the bus driver couldn't say nothing at all. I hear you. Yeah, man. All right, I'm asking the last couple of questions. Well, not really a question. Is there, and you first, take this first Sandy or Sandra, is there any question or any topic where I could have bring up or I didn't bring up at all, which I like to talk about? The floor is yours. Anything I know you say now, I remember, but anything where you want to talk about, where you don't like to talk about, I didn't bring up at all.
No, not really. No, everything was okay.
Let's say I draw blank.
Yeah, draw a blank right now.
Yeah. And you Marlene, is there any question or any topic where I could have bring up that I didn't bring up at all? The floor is yours. Anything where you want to talk about?
Everything is covered, and you asked already how can they participate in, giving back to the school. We did that already, and they have the different chapters in Canada, New York, Jamaica. That's the only thing. Be forceful more, with the giving from the alumni. I mean, we can all participate. Maybe, I don't know if more advertising or, more social media. Meadowbrook just asks a lot of the past students to participate because there's a whole lot of them out there. Yeah. That's all. We I think everything is covered. They having their concerts and parties, but the giving part may just ask more, and they will give more.
Ask and it shall be given, right? Yeah. And you, Margaret, is there any question we could have asked Sandy or Marlene that I didn't ask at all? Any question?
No, I think you covered everything.
Yeah, one time. And if you've not been listening, well, we have a last question to ask in terms of say, and I think I'd ask it off the air, but I want to answer it on the air. Are you first, Marlene?
Yeah.
When you first listen to this podcast, what the first thing come to your mind?
Well, I was saying to myself, not a lot of people will know me because I was very shy. I didn't have a lot of friends. I just stay in my class. If they see my picture, maybe I'm looking different from when I was going to school, but I was really a shy person, shy. So most people maybe won't know me. They maybe say, who is Marlene? They call me Netty. So I was very shy. I didn't even want to do it, but I'm glad I get a chance to talk and bring back all those memories. And thank you for having me on your program.
No, man, I'm glad you came. I'm very glad you came, Marlene, because everybody's story, from the Meadowbrook, them have a story. And I can say both are kind of shy and just, it takes a certain amount of bravery for you to come telling a story. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that because I can't say it's not something you like doing or want unnecessarily, but so I really appreciate that. So when you first hear the podcast, what came to your mind? Not say you're coming on, but when you listen to the first podcast, the first one you listen to, what came to your mind when you started listening it?
I was kind of happy to hear that other people's experience, and to me that was really interesting to know what other people was going through their school years.
Is there any particular thing that stand out to you, remember, that you didn't know while you were going to school?
No. Everything was. I knew a lot of. I was very. I always visual. I was always look around, and even though I didn't talk, I see a lot of stuff. So there was nothing hidden from me or so.
Yeah. And you, Sandy, when you first hear the podcast, what came to your mind? I'd ask you after the year, what came to your mind the first podcast you listened when you started listening?
I said, "Whoa, such memories!" And I was happy to listen to them because I said everybody has their own memories, and I was trying to remember some of mine, but right now, I still can't remember. But I was really happy to listen. And I'm going to listen more because I haven't done all the listening. There's a lot of them. I still have to catch up.
Well, that's true. That's only for them.
Yeah, only for them. I have to catch up. I'll listen to some of them, though. And it's really interesting and, just to listen and hear everybody's story.
So anything surprising that stand out to you?
Oh, not for me. No.
Not
Unless
really.
it's somebody that
Not
I
yet. I
don't
may
know.
listen some more and see. But
Okay.
maybe something will, but I don't hear it yet.
Yeah, because I learned something new today when I never know at all before. Every one of them have a story. We never know it's a
Yeah.
dancing.
So I'm gonna listen more.
Right, Margaret? We didn't know it's a dancing down Meadowbrook.
No, sir.
Dancing?
Yeah.
People used
Yeah,
to
man, that
dance
is some.
together.
No,
You
me
had
not talk about that. Me
children
talk about the dance class with
the
pants.
class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Me know some used to dance.
I don't remember that, but I don't remember.
I think every single podcast I've listened to, I learned something different, something that I didn't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
They listen again, I say.
yeah, yeah.
Because a lot. You listen all of them already, Margaret?
No, man. Enough,
Enough, yeah.
Yeah, man. And take on the time go and listen to them.
What
Man.
I do, though, is my favorite time to listen to them is when I'm on the road.
We are traveling.
Yeah. Or if I'm at an appointment where I have to sit down and wait.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just listen. Yeah.
Just, because I get anxiety when I have to wait long.
Yes.
Oh.
Me not have that kind of patience. Like you go doctor and you have to wait for them call you, I hate it. So if I'm listening to the podcast, it distracts me from the wait.
The time flies.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. And me laughing, bust out of laughing at the people in place enough time. Loud. And then people look at me and me just look back on them and not care and just enjoy my podcast.
Anyway, ladies, let me ask the last question. Because I don't know, I have a first question and I have a last question. I'm going to start with you first, Marlene.
Yes.
What made Meadowbrook magical?
Just the different settings, the different teachers, the diversity, and knowing that you can do anything there that you want to do. Nobody told you can't. You could do anything you want as long as you put your head to it. That was how Meadowbrook was different. The opportunity was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying, everybody light could shine at the moment. You can't pick where you want, pick your lane. And
Everything, yeah.
you can't. You're allowed to shine. Yeah.
Right. You could shine any way you want to.
You want. Yeah. Thank you for that. That is true. And as I say, I'm really glad both of them come telling a story because these are the stories that me want to hear. The people that would have never think say that hear for them story attack. I'm not saying anything. And I said, sure. Unless me have a long time and nobody not gonna remember or not like that at all. But trust me. That's why I want to call out to a friend name and all them. Them hearing a story. And everybody have them story, man. Everybody have them story. Different. And everybody's story compelling. See me I say?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you, Sunday, what made Meadowbrook magical?
Different students, everybody, we were all different. And I mean, you got to meet. It's a co-educational school, so you meet boys, girls, and it was just different having those friends and everybody learning, and it was just to me it was nice. A different kind of. I mean, I haven't been to any other high school, so for me, Meadowbrook was magical in its own way.
You love come to school.
Yes.
You love come to Meadowbrook.
And we never miss a day.
No. Huh?
You never miss a day?
No,
never miss a day. And my love wasn't at Meadowbrook.
Eh?
What you said about love?
No, I'm saying, did the love come school?
Oh yeah, I was man.
You
We
never
didn't miss a day.
No, if we're going to talk about love life, that's behind the paid wall. We're not going to.
Oh, okay, no. True. I love Meadowbrook. I love school.
Yeah. No, man. I understand. I joke with you, man. Because a lot of Meadowbrook couples, at least a Meadowbrook couple have come on this line. Come on. A lot of people make them love a Meadowbrook. So that's not impossible at all. So, yeah. That has happened.
Sandra, did you listen to the podcast with Lizanda and Dwight?
No, I saw it. I can't find it back. I saw it. I tried to find it back and I couldn't find it. So I'm going to go again and look for it.
All right, I'm going to send it to you.
Lizanda and Dwight.
You know both of them?
Oh yeah, they were in my class. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, film was an interesting one. So yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. And they, as them say on the thing, it's not like it's like they had their life and then they come back again and meet up as Meadowbrook people after
That's
they have their
right.
first life, which is wonderful, you know.
Yeah. You know, that is amazing.
Yeah, man, I love that story. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love
Yeah,
that story.
I'm gonna listen to it. I tried to find it, but I don't know where it is on YouTube. I was looking, I don't see it.
Anyway, ladies, this has been a pleasure. I must say, I appreciate you coming on and taking the time, come share the Meadowbrook memories. And so let me close this out. Sandra Campbell and Marlene Campbell, sisters. Margaret Livermore, co-host tonight. I really appreciate and thank for coming on. Thank God for all the way, and thank God for that great school. I two Meadowbrook will bring us together, and have a good night.
Amen. Good night
Yeah.
and thanks.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thanks for having
Bye.
us.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
No problem. Thanks for listening to Meadowbrook Memories, and remember to give us all the support and encouragement you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. And special thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, this podcast would not be possible. It is his expertise that allows me to do what I love doing every week, having great conversations about Meadowbrook Memories, and he's responsible for everything else. So again, thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince. So remember to like, share, and subscribe these Meadowbrook Memories podcasts, so neither you nor your friends will miss another Meadowbrook conversation. Thanks.